We watched The Odyssey in IMAX.
Not 70 millimeter. Well, this will be an interesting science experiment, this video. It's pitting two people who have seen this movie more than once and one loser who's only seen it one time.
Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to the end, and we will tell you our top 3 favorite Nolan films at the very end of this.
Okay.
Why is the Infinity Gauntlet right in front of me?
It's a big day. We'll talk about it
It's Infinity
later.
Vision.
Yeah.
It's a shot in if you can hear that noise, that's the Infinity Vision cameras doing all the work. It's a rainbow film roll powered by the Infinity Stones.
We watched The Odyssey opening night in IMAX, the preferred method. And here are Seth's thoughts. I'm starting with Seth because I haven't heard Seth say a single thing about this movie, and I'm so curious.
Great movie. This is a great movie. I've only seen it once. Mm-hmm. I'm sure this is what I think about like my second viewing before I've seen it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure the good parts are going to get better and the flaws might stand out a little more. Because I do think there's a handful of, not a handful, like a few flaws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But who cares at the same time? I could overlook those at the end of the day. Great sequences, great performances. Christopher Nolan directs. He's a great director.
Come on. Yeah.
Sometimes his movies aren't that great, like incredible, but this is just good. This is so good. A feat of like many things. Because you could feel the care and attention that was put into this from everyone involved. I don't think there's a single like outright bad thing in this. No way.
Somehow, I think I'll get into it, but somehow none of it feels like outright messy or bad to me.
No. I think my only criticisms, and this is based off of seeing it a few days ago, and like I know once I see it again, all these thoughts will be a lot clearer. Charlize Theron was like okay.
Yeah.
I was just like that was kind of whatever. I don't know.
What?
Calypso. Yes.
Which
blonde.
Oh yeah.
7 years.
Yep.
She was just like okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe it was the character. I don't know. And then I think it was because it had to be under 3 hours. There was like a couple things I wish they would have let breathe.
Okay.
A little more.
Let's get into that.
One thing in particular I wanted. Yeah. I was like, this is so awesome, but I know it is not the focus of the story, like exactly what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
But I would have liked to have just sat in that for like 5 more seconds. And the last hour of this.
The last like
2 hours.
To me, 2 hours.
Okay.
Feels like you're on train with no brakes on. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
It's insane. It's insane what happens at the end of this movie. Like I don't even. Wow. Mm-hmm. And especially the final kind of twist, I guess. Might be. I think this is the best and most like concise way Nolan has like conveyed a theme.
Yes.
In a just like, yep, that's awesome theme. Great way to convey it. I'm sure it's a little bit of a twist to the Odyssey, like the original.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
In spoilers. Yeah.
But I thought it's an interpretation, and that's great. And it was just, oh God, the way they just did it, it just hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Really like just
sitting in that theater. It was like a experience.
Electrifying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was an Infinity Vision.
It was.
It was. We saw it. We didn't see it in IMAX.
No, we saw it. Somehow
When I left the theater after seeing this, I couldn't even think properly.
Yeah.
This is like an all-out assault on your senses.
There's one part in particular.
Yeah.
Ballistic. Actually,
Luke and I have been dying laughing about what I think you're talking about. It's like overwhelming, but then also thematically so much to like chew on too. Yeah. It's a miracle that this movie exists.
Yeah.
And you talked about some great performances. I think Anne Hathaway was really great. I really love Tom Holland.
I did too.
And some people are like, oh, it was whatever.
I think Variety just rated him the worst performance in the movie. What? I think. Or it was like number 17 out of how many? I don't know. But
maybe, I mean, he's not like doing anything like...
He's not the best, but I thought he was really good. I liked him. I think he's in the top half of performances.
Yeah.
For like two like specific things.
But maybe number one, for me, it was Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Robert is insane.
That's not what I would say.
Okay.
Would you say Matt? Okay. For me, he was just, it's probably just his character, but he's just kind of like, he's good. He's really good.
I think it's like, for me, he's the second best. But it's like just Rob has like nothing there. Really.
No.
And he just gives it his all.
Yeah. It's awesome.
There's more to talk about in spoilers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The last thing I'll say was when I was watching it, it got to one specific sequence, and I felt like I was watching a classic movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
There was something about it where it felt like old and like tested by time. Like it felt like a classic.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
And it was such a weird feeling. Luke,
you guys kind of took the words from my mouth. No disrespect. This is just, I'll say it again, feet. This is like the stuff that had to be done to make it all filmed on IMAX. Yeah. The fact that it's all real and they actually went to the middle of the ocean they rowed the 10-ton boat around. Like, it's the most insane thing that I've ever seen. There's multiple scenes in it where I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
And there's multiple scenes where I was sat back in my chair with like a weird face.
Like it felt like at points I was like cold and shivering and
there's one scene where I felt like I was drowning. The fact that this movie is so loud, but not in a Tenet type of way. But because Tenet, you couldn't hear the voices.
Just like exposition scenes.
You could just hear everything else, but they made everything loud, which was awesome.
I still think there was a little bit of an issue with the mix in some parts, but not at the level that Tenet.
Yeah.
Tenet is like...
And that could be... Because I don't think the sound system in that IMAX theater is the best.
Matt Damon, best performance
of his career.
I
would probably say that.
Yeah.
Though I haven't seen, I think, two important ones.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will and Talented Mr. Ripley.
I haven't seen Mr. Ripley. Good Will Hunting is...
I haven't seen either. Anyways, me and Dylan have been laughing about it. Imagine being Matt Damon.
Yep.
And you're in that scene.
We'll get into it in spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we just get...
They show it in the trailer.
Should we just get into it?
They show him... Yeah, they do show it in the trailer. He's just floating on the raft.
He's floating on a raft by himself.
We'll wait.
And then you're in the middle of the ocean floating on the raft. Imagine going back to your home and you're like, I had the worst day at work.
And you're just floating on the thing, getting in the middle of the ocean. You saw like
water. He's
drowning. Like, barely breathing. He falls into the ocean. And you could tell he's actually like
in the ocean.
In the ocean. Bizarre stuff happens in this movie. Oh my gosh.
That's really it. I kind of want to get into spoilers.
Yeah, let's do a rating real quick.
5 out of 5.
I give it a 5 out of 5 as well.
Yeah, it's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
even with the flaws.
Nice, Chris.
That's what I was thinking after. And spoilers now. Let's talk about our negatives real quick because we're going to have a lot of positives.
Yeah.
There are some negatives I have, but everything else just outweighs them so much.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That I don't even, I'm like, yeah,
the flaw is like, I don't know why, like how I can explain like what, like the flaw is just like so Nolan, I think. Because it's like, because of how he structures his movies and how like the edit goes. It's like, there's like with the flaw I said, like I wish, specifically the sirens scene. Because it was like so, oh my God, it was so cool. It was so cool. And maybe it was breathing, but because so much happened, and I'm like, did that even really happen? You know what I mean? Like, maybe I could be wrong about this, but just remembering, I wish there was like a little more time with that.
I know you're probably going to see it again.
I am going to see it again.
You should see it again, because it does feel like everything's flying by.
Yeah.
But that, I think... Personally, I think they gave enough time.
Enough time? Okay.
But the decisions that he makes for the scene, can't hear anything. Some of the mixing is just really cool when the half of it goes out. When he's putting him in and then taking him out. And the monologue that Matt Damon has is like about what the song actually is.
That was
some of his writing in this movie.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Some of the best.
Some of his best writing.
Yeah.
And I think that scene in particular is why, like, it was one of Matt Damon's just.
You guys ready?
Best things.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what's said. All the things you wanted to be, and then all the things you wished you never wished for. It was a delicious itch you want to scratch, but you find it under the skin and can't reach it. So the delicious itch becomes unbearable. It told you what you most want is what you most can't have, and that the most you can't have is what you have already lost. It was a song of all the promises I failed to keep, and it told me I don't really want to go home.
Chills right now. Holy crap.
Chills right now. And you don't hear the song.
Nope.
And the song they do play is like Penelope's theme.
Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Oh. The beginning of the movie, the first act, which I feel like is kind of short. The first act is kind of short because, like, once they...
I'm trying to think of where the first act even, like, ends.
No, you can't.
I kind of see it ending when they start showing, like, the journey.
Home?
Home. Okay. Yeah, it starts on the beaches of Troy.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot of, like, how the sequencing of the first act really at all.
Well, yeah. I think it's, like, 30 minutes or something like that.
Okay. You're probably right.
And then, the second is, like...
Yeah. It's
large.
Large, and then I think the third act is also...
Like another hour or something?
I think the third act is, like, an hour long.
Yeah. The first act, though, I think is slower. Both times I watched it, I was like, come on. But it's also because, like, you kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know the premise, but they have to set it up.
It was the opposite for me the second time. I was so locked in the first half.
Okay.
Catching different things I didn't catch the first time. And then the second act comes in, and the third act. And it just, like, for me, it like felt shorter the second time.
Okay.
The first act specifically? Or
no,
just
the whole
entire
movie.
The entire movie. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't feel that long
to
me.
No.
At all.
No.
Once,
I wanted more. I genuinely wanted it to keep going.
But it's sad they're genuinely not possible to go longer.
Sucks.
Yeah. The first act for me is just kind of, it's good still.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad or anything.
No.
It's just like, I'm really excited.
It's like clunky. I feel like it's like the way it's...
Yeah.
Bouncing around because you have to like reorient. Okay, so this is here, that's here, this is that.
Yeah, and I'm sure for people that have no idea about any of the story, it's really like overwhelming.
Yeah.
But once they set off from Troy and the journey home starts, it, like I said earlier, it feels like you're going at 100 miles an hour on a bike, and it's like wobbling all over the place, and you can't, like, it's insane how it keeps its pace throughout basically the remaining 2+ hours.
Yeah.
The second time, the third act, when Odysseus is like he comes home, it's a little slow. The second time.
Okay, interesting.
But like not slow, but like kind of with Dylan.
It's
in
a
the
slower
first act.
pace. It definitely slows down when he gets home. I feel
Yeah,
like.
the first act for Dylan, I was
Yeah.
kind of like, let's just get to when you pluck the bow,
Yeah.
and then you go ham. That's like the best. One scene that I didn't really feel any anxiety from it the second time, but the one scene that did is in Troy in the Trojan War when they're opening the gates and the score is just keeps getting faster and faster, and they open the gates. It's just Agamemnon. It's just Agamemnon there
Farming.
Oh man. Oh god. I can't imagine what that would be like to watch. If we hadn't seen that, that might have been the greatest moment of my entire life. Like, because I remember the first time we saw it, I was like, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm. In the context of the movie, having the scene before that where they're in the Trojan horse and there's people like drowning and the guy gets stabbed, and I didn't even realize there's a guy that like wipes the blade.
I think it's Matt Damon. I think Odysseus does it.
Yeah. Wipes the blade so the guy doesn't even see the thing.
So
that whole thing is so tense.
Yeah.
And then them getting out of the Trojan horse. Something I love is that their legs are asleep when they get out.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so you see Matt Damon get out and like start limping, and like him and John Bernthal are like limping around.
There's one thing they don't address it. They've been in there for days. They've been pooping.
Yeah, no, Bernthal says that, and I was like, oh, I didn't even consider that.
They've been pooping in there, and it's peeing and drowning in it.
You probably smell like shit.
Imagine getting the short end of the stick and having to go in the water with the snorkel.
That would be the worst thing ever.
Oh God,
everything is just sliding down.
They're like, okay, we need our weakest soldiers down there. We know they're gonna die.
Also, the brilliant decision. I think this is one of the best things he's ever done, is to split that up into the 3 parts of the movie. Is that like you get you get like the Trojan horse, like the idea of it, and then you get the breaking out of the Trojan horse in the middle, and then you get the rest at the end. And when I realized kind of what he was doing with that, God,
the idea that he is exploring with it.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, I think that was the twist that you were talking about.
Yeah. Mainly like the Athena reveal.
Oh,
and like that. It plays in with that, but yeah.
And them being the people from the sea, and
Chills.
Like them breaking like moral code, and sending the world into a worse state because they needed to win the war, and so they like broke the laws of man to do so.
Come on.
Like that is, like you said it earlier. He does it so concise.
Yeah. Yes.
But you get it
You
immediately.
get it. It's like easy to get, but not Interstellar. Like love is like the over explanation in Interstellar.
Yeah.
Which I feel like he does a lot. It was like it maybe rode the line, but I don't think it ever crossed that line.
I was thinking about it and like chewing on it for like days afterward.
Yes.
Still, yeah.
I think that's a great segue into comparison.
Oppenheimer.
Yes. Oh yeah. The
comparison to the end of both of these movies, Oppenheimer and the Odyssey.
Yeah.
I wrote down this thing that Odysseus says at the end. He says, "To burn the walls of Troy was to burn the world entirely," which is kind of the same premise as Oppenheimer realizing that him making the atomic bomb is like ending the world.
Yeah. Can I also
go
ahead?
I think the Odyssey has more of an optimistic look at it.
Really?
Because he says, at the very end, when him and Penelope are sailing away, he says, our something about how our sins will be washed up and generations to come will learn from like what we did at Troy. And like we will always be adapting, and things will like eventually wash over. There's a line about it that's way better than what I just said.
Because I remember the line, I took it as the mistake will be washed away, and they'll only learn about the Trojan horse. Oh. Like they won't learn from the mistake. That's how I interpreted it. At least.
Interesting. Okay.
Also,
yeah,
Oppenheimer. This Tenet. Think about this movie in relation to Tenet.
It's like a trilogy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Because the future humans in Tenet are like trying to kill the old humans. It's like he thinks that we're like completely boned. Like
yeah, we're screwed.
And also like comparing it to Interstellar, like future humanity coming back to help.
Yeah.
Like now he's like out on that idea.
He's like,
that's not gonna happen. Like he just thinks we're screwed.
Like in the book, and throughout 75% of the movie, I'm not even realizing that. Yeah, they broke Zeus's law, like completely.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
you're
yeah, that's
on board
sick.
for it. That's what's like.
Yeah.
You're completely on board for what they do.
I was like, oh, he outsmarted him. Awesome.
And he like throughout the whole movie, he wants to give his enemies a fair challenge by like plucking his bow or shooting the Cyclops in the eye to like make him run.
Yeah.
This is the first time he has been so like
deceitful. Like like very deceitful. And I think like it wouldn't work. You wouldn't be as on board for it if it wasn't just the Trojan horse. Like that's like and everyone knows what that is. Some people like know what it is and don't even know that it's from this.
Yeah.
So it's just like embedded in everything, just that concept. And so you're just on board for it. You're like,
awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome. Like he's doing the Trojan horse.
Yeah.
The shot or the part where he's confessing to Penelope as the reveal that Athena, Zendaya. I don't know if it's like maybe she's like Athena is showing up to him as her intentionally or like what the
we don't even know if she's
situation.
actually Athena.
Yeah. But the idea that like you've been seeing, you think it's just Athena and then it's just this random girl that was
got
killed
caught in a war.
Yeah, and he like associated Zendaya with Athena because he saw her get her head chopped off and then right after the Athena statue dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then when he like
reaches out,
holds her hand. No, he holds her hand for a little bit.
Oh, does he? I thought
looks back and then he looks back and his hand's
she's
just
gone?
out there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And dude, and him trying to explain to Penelope why coming home, he realized what he did immediately, and he didn't want to come home because he was like, I just ruined the world.
Yeah. And then
we get to the end.
The suitors. Robert Pattinson. Once again.
He didn't do anything. He didn't fight.
That's the best.
The best part. He's wearing all this armor and he doesn't.
I was like expecting him to like be like badass.
No,
not
he doesn't do anything.
No, he does nothing.
Get the spears.
He's standing behind it, hiding behind a pillar.
Yeah. He was gonna go kill Tom Holland at one point, and then he didn't even.
Yeah.
He like. I mean, he. I know why he didn't do it, but it's just funny that like his one chance to do something, actually. Nope, can't do it.
Can't do it. I think there's a few things that give me full body chills. I mean, a lot of things.
Yes.
But the most intense full body chills that I've ever gotten in a movie, I think, is Odysseus with the dog. And then Tom Holland.
Yep, right there. Yep.
Is right up there with him. When he goes up to the dog. Obviously, the dog is staying alive to see his master again, and the dog dies. And Telemachus sees it, and you see on his face like such good acting, and then he's like,
"Yeah, exactly."
He realizes, and then Odysseus is like, "I'm a stranger. You are like the beautiful, worthy son of Odysseus, and when you one day meet, he will be so proud of you." And you see Telemachus like sit with that for a second, and then he's like, welcome home, stranger. And then they go in, and then the whole thing happens in there, and it's...
Well, and he's like... Odysseus was like, put this dog up on the mountain. And Telemachus was like, were you met?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then right after that aura, he walks in.
When they're doing the bow thing and he's sitting
there. I've never seen anything like that. You know what? I could feel the whole theater go, yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's really awesome, dude.
Yeah. Can I talk really quick about the the Zeus Poseidon thing when they eat the cows that they're not supposed to eat, and they get on they're like, oh, it cleared up,
dude.
And then and it cuts to the bone.
Dude. That scene, that was insane. That was like one of the craziest.
Yeah.
How long was that scene? That felt so long. Felt like 13 minutes long.
People were getting blown off the boat.
Dude, and then, what's the guy's name? Himesh Patel.
Mm-hmm.
When he goes into the water, like with the other half of the ship breaks up, I literally felt like I was watching like my own brother die. I felt horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of the best scenes in the movie, I think.
It's so loud, though.
It's so loud and so, like, dreadful and
and they're all screaming.
Praying to God to make it stop. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's one scene that I'm surprised we haven't brought up yet. It's in a cave.
Cyclops.
The Cyclops scene. You don't think much of it. You think this guy is a monster. A monster, the son of Poseidon. Wait, is it son of Poseidon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Say his name.
Polyphemus?
Polyphemus or something. And then he walks in. Well, the funny thing is, they try the cheese, and he's like, "It's actually pretty good. It's actually good." And then he was like,
"Actually, not bad."
He was like, "Let's start a fire and wait for the owner to get home." And then the Cyclops walks in, closes the rock, and it's pitch dark. You can't see it.
Everyone was just like, "Oh, that is
and
good."
He was grabbing things, and then he just went to sleep. And then when they stab him in the eye,
dude, that was,
and he's screaming, and it's like so dreadful.
That I felt terrible.
Yeah,
like my whole body just felt.
He's
horrible.
Screaming from that, and then his hand reaches over the fire, and he's screaming from that again.
Oh yeah,
it's like the most dreadful scream.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound. It sounds so not real.
like, there's a what's the word? Like,
uncanny
scream.
Yeah, it's like almost human.
Yeah.
And by the way, that was the point in the movie where I felt like I was watching a classic. When he like kneels down, the big Cyclops, I was like, this feels like a iconic image.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier. This movie feels iconic, immediately when you're watching it.
Yeah.
And he looks so real.
Yeah.
And like threatening and scary. How did they do the Cersei pig scene? It's all in camera, apparently.
There's weird camera work. It's just got to be like editing or something. Like the way I don't even.
It's disgusting to look at.
Yeah, it's really gross.
But my jaw was on the floor because I was like, "How is this happening? This is real.
Cool.
She's actually doing this.
So cool. It was.
She's
so
like
cool.
molding their faces.
You can hear the bones breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Really awesome.
That was a great.
Yeah.
Oh, the bow. When he does the bow and then he brings it. Boom. Oh!
The really cool thing is, right before he plucks any bow, the soundtrack goes dun dun.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Wasn't there like lightning at the same exact time? Like Zeus was watching.
Mm-hmm. Zeus. I think they say something about it.
Interested in this, like
in the outcome of this one.
Yeah.
It's just so sick.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
The whirlpool.
That was another part I wish.
Well, you remember the shot from the trailer that's like an overhead of
Yeah.
the ship in the whirlpool? That's not in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. That whirlpool, seeing that in the trailer, I was like, that's gonna be crazy. And
Yeah.
it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
It was still really good, and I was locked in, but it was like over so quick. I was a little disappointed.
I did like the
The
tentacle.
look of that thing. That was cool.
Yeah, that was super cool.
That was cool.
But it does kind of go pretty quick. Yeah. The bow. It looked so believable that only he could do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the way everyone else was struggling with it. I don't know. I love the fact that he even looks hard for him to do.
Yeah.
But I don't. It just everything about this movie is so cool.
It's really cool.
It's so cool. Let's talk for one moment about Mr. Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah, there's some conversations that me and Dylan decided to bring up yesterday. Didn't talk about it because we wanted to talk about it here. Ludwig or Hans Zimmer?
It's Ludwig. I'm actually not. It's not even close anymore. I genuinely don't think it's close.
I heard some people, I won't name them, say this one's kind of it's good, but it's kind of just whatever compared to his other work, like Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer and Tenet are insane.
Yeah.
I would say this is the most not standard, but it's not as showy.
It's not as showy, but I think it's on par.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's like watching Messi play again. It's I've seen him do brilliant things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's when he does another brilliant thing, it's just that's just what he does.
I think the reason it feels like that is because, and I think this is the reason it feels so real, is because he actually used old instruments.
He did. Did you guys listen to the soundtrack? There was some 808s and weird synths in there. Were there? Okay.
Yeah. The Hades. The fact that sounds nothing like the rest of it.
It's so cool.
And when they walk in, it's this weird distorted thing.
Also, this is Agamemnon going into Hades.
Oh, into Hades, yeah. It's him entering hell.
Awesome. So much aura in this movie.
Yeah, it's just so.
When he puts the little thing down on Antinous' plate, this is yours. And then walks away.
And that was the other thing that you could just feel the whole theater, every person in the audience just go.
Where did you get that? Where you will be soon. And where is that? Hades.
This movie's awesome.
What else?
We could go on forever.
Because we promised something at the beginning.
Yeah, let's do a top three, a loose top three Nolan. I feel like one day we'll do a
proper ranking.
Yeah, in its own separate thing. But for now, after watching, and you should watch this. I know you're probably gonna watch it again. Everything clicked way better.
The
second time.
Because at the beginning, I don't know if this was just you, I was kind of waiting for the beginning. I wasn't really paying attention. Not not paying attention.
I wasn't looking.
Paying attention, but I was
No, I know what you mean. I had the same thing with Oppenheimer.
And then the end was I was locked in. The second time I locked in the beginning.
Yeah.
There's so many things.
Yeah. The exact same thing happened to me with Oppenheimer.
Yeah. And we should watch the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Yes, we should.
They didn't do the Bag of Wind in this film.
Well, that's where some big dogs come out on top, and
that's the SpongeBob
movie. That's where they get the inch.
Okay, top three Nolan. Does anyone have this locked down? Because
I think I have this locked down.
I do. I made a list. This is so loose because the top 5 are all 5s.
Real quick, what's your top 3 Nolan, Luke? Give it to me.
Super loose. Dark Knight.
Yep.
At
Number
3.
Okay.
Okay.
The Odyssey.
Okay. Wow.
Oppenheimer from only one viewing.
Okay.
Oppenheimer at 1. Mm-hmm. Okay. This one was really hard for me. This is really loose and not finalized. I kind of threw this together yesterday. Ooh, it's between The Dark Knight and Odyssey for me.
For number 3.
For number 3, but I'll give it to Odyssey.
Okay.
Interstellar, Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Great.
Those are my top 3.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go number 3. The Dark Knight. Number 2. Dude, I almost borderline want to put Tenet at number 3 in a weird way now. Like,
Tenet's awesome.
Tenet's, it's not. Odyssey, Dark Knight, Oppenheimer.
Okay. Favorite movie you've seen this year?
Odyssey.
It's not this. I still have Nirvana banned over
Okay,
this.
okay,
I'm not
that's
gonna
fair,
lie.
that's fair.
I'm not gonna lie.
Close?
This is number 2 for sure.
Okay, okay.
For sure this is number 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really quick, I talked to Dylan. How good do you think Dune Part 3 has to be to make that go second and Odyssey go third?
I think it could. I actually think that is going to be my favorite movie this year.
Thank you for
Thank you.
watching.
Subscribe, like, check us out.
Goodbye.